Yo, what's up, Kev? What's going
on? What up? Lazy.
Hold on, let me stretch. Let me get let's get the hair back in the right. All right, I was on the couch, man, leg up. I was reading Star Wars comics.
Oh wow,
I was chilling, boy. It's big chilling.
Wow.
So yeah, let me turn this off because my homeboy's gonna. See, they're talking about the NBA playoffs, which Fizz I will be talking about, by the way, so you know. Yo, Kev, have you read about this possible heat wave, or did I read like a spoof article? Because it seems like no one else has read what I read, that there might be a heat wave in Cali, that this might be one of the hotter summers on record.
I hadn't, but I'm not happy about that news.
Okay, so I've been asking people. I asked my parents. I asked you. Like, no one else has read this, so I'm trying. I must have been scrolling through fiction news or whatever. But yeah, I'm not sure if I want to. And this is a question for my folks with locks. Locks in 100+ degree weather? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Break out the clippers.
This might be an on-air haircut episode. Like the next time, I might on air for BTSN ratings. I might cut my hair live on air.
Oh,
if it's true that we're gonna see like 105, I'm like, yo, I'm out. I quit.
Last week was hot. But that's the thing.
Hot.
Last week was hot, and then it went back down to like 4 degrees this morning.
Yeah. But I don't want to hear. This is not for you, Kev, obviously. I don't want to hear it from my cold weather locks folks. It's different, right? Like my folks in Hawaii gonna be like, "Oh man, you got to keep them on, bro," and I'm gonna be like, "No, you don't, because it's always like 78 to 83 degrees out there." So yeah, it makes sense, right? But you don't find a lot of people with locks in like Arizona because it's like 9,000 degrees. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is a thought. This is a thought that's creeping in it. You know what I mean?
Well,
we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you're going to get a little pushback on that, but
all right, that's fine.
You know what? I think you're going to deserve it.
I'm not
hot take.
Fighting that fight. Well, yeah, it is a hot take. Also, man, before the show, I've been wanting to throw shade on this for a minute. You had mentioned that there's a lot of talk about people leaving California for greener pastures.
Well,
right?
I don't know. I saw a headline. I did not read the article. I don't know if they were talking about people moving from California, but it sounded like a article about people moving from places that are affected severely by climate change to like Appalachia. And they said New England though, so I don't know.
Okay. No, I've read a lot different over the years, actually, that California's actually losing people more than gaining people. And a lot of those people are moving to Texas and other states like that,
cool.
like Texas or whatever. Right.
That's
right?
Awesome.
Yes. And I say thank God. But here's the one that bothers me the most. And I'm calling some of y'all out. Some of y'all even listen to this show. I know you do. So this might be your last time listening because I'm talking trash directly to you.
Wow.
Okay. I have some
You're
peers.
A ratings magnet.
I am. Hey, you lose one, you lose one, you gain another. We're 30 strong on average, right? Who won it? Does anybody want it?
That's generous.
30 strong. No, man, we appreciate each and every listener. But I'm gonna throw some shade on them real quick, Kev.
Fire away.
I've read people that I know were criminals and also low-level graffiti artists who have moved away from Southern California because, quote unquote, other states don't have as much graffiti on the freeway and the crime is lower. And I'm like, you were the damn criminals. What do you mean the crime is lower? It's lower because you left. That's why it's lower. You're talking about the crime is lower. It was you. It was you. You were the problem. Now you want to blame the rest of the state because you're 48 years old and your knees don't work enough to break into houses anymore. I'm so sick of y'all. You were the problem. Damn it. No, we're going to lose you as a listener. You guys are problems, man. I'm sick of reading that. Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
I had to get that out.
What will happen to California's bottom line if we don't get the property taxes you were paying on your $800 a month rental at the Shangri-La apartment complex?
Right? Oh, no. Someone else left Hawaiian Gardens. Nah, that's
have we talked about that, by the way? When I have not bothered to Wikipedia where that came from. Hawaiian
Gardens?
Yeah.
I don't know. But it is neither Hawaiian.
That place is less Hawaiian than Waikiki, man. Let me tell you something.
Grief. Woo. Yes. It is not. How many
downtown, the old downtown Las Vegas is more Hawaiian than Hawaiian Gardens.
First of all, it's I'm sorry, it's called the Seventh Island. First of all. Don't you forget it. And yes, it actually is more Hawaiian than most other places. It's not like that weird kind of appropriating version of Hawaiian like a lot of places in Orange County and San Diego, where you get there and it's like, oh, that's not your lingo. You didn't get that. You didn't get that you got that from somewhere, right? You're like, no, I didn't even know Hawaiians existed. It's, you know what I'm saying? Barack Obama's the only Hawaiian I know. It's like, okay, all right. Everyone settle down. Sit down. Anyway, I'm on one. But no, you guys were the problem, Kevin. Not you particularly, Kevin, but, most of you people who moved were the worst.
I moved back.
From New York. So it was like... it was a smooth transition. Oh, man. All right, let's get to the other side. We don't have a Sakota 1 at the end of the show because the whole show is Sakota 1s, but just so you guys can be ready for this. I am still going to talk about the play-in phase, about the playoffs and the Lakers phase on the other side. Kev, are you ready to get to the other side real quick, man?
Let's do it.
All right, y'all, let's go.
Rap Sucks Radio. Blah, 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 blah.
What up, y'all? You were live on, huh?
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
All right. What up, y'all? You were live on Rap Sucks Radio with your homeboy Trek Life and your fam, Kev Sakota.
What happened?
I should leave that in. I should not edit that out.
Don't edit that out. You did it.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in, man.
That's the official response of anybody under the age of 35 who works at a fast food restaurant in New York. If you say anything to them, the first response is always, "What happened?"
That's the,
Excuse me, sir. I'd like to secure a hamburger and a Happy Meal. What happened?
I'd like to secure a... thank y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. If you would like to catch past episodes of Rap Sucks Radio, you can go to rapsucksradio.com or any of your favorite podcasting platforms. And if you would like to catch us on your television, you can go to BTSN, that's Behind the Scenes Network. What you do is you download the app or channel on your Roku or any of your Amazon Fire devices. Click on the app or channel, and we are right there with plenty of other dope content. BTSN, Behind the Scenes Network. We want BTSN. And also, if you would like to invest in BTSN, you can go to wefunder.com/BTSN, where you can become an investor in the channel. Yes, an actual investor. I said it. Invest in what the projects they're working on in the future. BTSN has a lot going on, especially over the next 9 months. There's going to be a lot of big things coming from them. So please, wefunder.com/BTSN or BTSN Pass on Instagram. You can also follow rapsucksradio.com or rapsucksradio on Instagram as well. While Kev beats up the microphone.
Gotta show it who's boss.
Kev, before we get into anything, I do need to do my quick sports rundown for everyone who loves it so much. All right, Lakers are officially out of the playoffs. I don't want to talk about it. You know what I mean? There's nothing to discuss. As a person who has lived an embarrassment of riches and seen more championships than you have seen, rooting for your team, whoever you are that doesn't like the Lakers. Have you seen 10 in your lifetime? All right then. Just be quiet.
Very defensive punching down.
Just go ahead. No, it's real. It's what you do. We don't do anything as fans, people. So when your team has more championships in your lifetime than everyone else's, then that's what, as a fan, you sat there and watched it. That's all we can do. So I have seen more championships than you have, right? Whoever you are, Fizz. So with that being said, the play-in starts tomorrow. My man Op is not a big fan of the play-in. I love it. I love the play-in. So that is going to be a real interesting thing to watch. Shout out to the Cavs. You know what I'm saying? Mobley is the nephew. It's the nephew of Joe Haas, the MC. So shout out to Joe Haas. Shout out to his nephew, man. I'm hoping the Cavs do well. Aside from that, they could burn the whole playoffs down as far as I'm concerned. All right. That's it.
That's it. Wow.
That's it. Just full sports take. All right. Here we go. Let's get into the show, Kev.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh, boy.
The title
episode. A lot of athletes in this rundown here.
Especially the first person. It's like the Ivan Drago of. All right. Here we go. Episode title, Kev, shout out for this one is I Could Give a Damn About It, Subvariant. Flip that one. I Could Give a Damn About It, Subvariant. My bad. Damn, Track. You got to read, bro. All right. Topic number one, Kev. You're supposed to put the first 80 in a safe and lose the combination. Now, see, I don't know how that lyric's supposed to be spit, so just,
it's all right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Just an intro. I don't think the people on the track really knew how to. So that was the intro. It was just like a spoken intro, probably a film quote, and Fizz is going to burn me because I don't know where it came from, but
who cares? He
probably didn't listen to the track either. But it's that Pusha T and song with Jay and Pharrell.
Yeah. Yep.
And it came out, like nowadays tracks come out, people talk about them for a day, and then no one ever listens to them again. So that's what happened with this song. But I saw people posting like Jay-Z had just carried tablets down from Mount Olympus or something like that. And I don't know. You haven't heard the song, so we can't really discuss it, but
I have not, no.
They're trying to style a little bit. I don't know what it exactly, I'm watching people on Twitter like, wow, you should wait till you hear some of Jay's dope stuff. You're really going to lose it.
I was tagged in a new KRS-One song.
Oh, I haven't heard it.
And I was tagged like it was the hottest thing in the world.
Mm.
And I kind of have the same comments you have. Like, dang, wait till you hear, this is, you got a lot of digging to do. This is crazy. Because, whoa.
But you know what's not going to happen? We're not going to be getting in arguments about it.
Oh no, I'm not doing that. I just turned it off. Do people do that anymore? Just turn stuff off? Because that's what I do.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Our internet just I started talking about Jay-Z, and both of our internets just cut out. So
That was that.
Clearly-
What was it? What are they threatening? Like the solar thing from the solar flare from the sun is going to shut that.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a little solar flare moment.
that's my new album title.
Solar flare moment or solar flare.
Be rocking the pyramid hat on the cover.
That's the thing. If I cut my locks, I go back to pyramid hats. But all right, Kev. So, man in Germany gets 90 COVID-19 shots to sell forged passes. APnews.com is the reporter here. Anonymous German players involved are anonymous German pincushion. Good job, Kev. All right, so a 60-year-old man allegedly had himself vaccinated against COVID-19 dozens of times in Germany in order to sell forged vaccination cards with real vaccine batch numbers to people not wanting to get vaccinated themselves. The man from the eastern German city of Magdeburg, whose name was not released in line with German privacy rules, is said to have received up to 90 shots against COVID-19 at vaccination centers in the eastern state of Saxony for months until criminal police caught up with him this month. All right. Wow. The suspect was not detained, but is under investigation for unauthorized issuance of vaccination cards and documentation for forgery. He was caught at a vaccination center when he showed up for a COVID-19 shot for the second day in a row. Police confiscated several blank vaccination cards from him and initiated criminal proceedings. It was not immediately clear what impact the approximately 90 shots had on him, but they were from different brands, by the way. And the German police have conducted many raids in connection with forgery of vaccination passports in recent months. Many COVID-19 deniers refuse to get vaccinated in Germany, but at the same time want to have the coveted COVID-19 passports that make access to public life and venues such as restaurants, theaters, swimming pools, or workplaces much easier. 90?
This guy's like German Joe Biden.
Yo,
This guy's got track marks in his bicep. What's going on?
grief, man. What is going on? Like I said, he's like the Ivan Drago of COVID-19 vaccines. Like, damn. I must break you. Wow. I don't even know what to say. That's a good round number, 90. Like, it's a nice
whatever their version of HIPAA is definitely better than ours. Because if someone did that here,
oh my God,
they would definitely be on Tucker Carlson. They would probably take over Tucker Carlson's show.
Oh my God, Gary Johnson has gotten none of, and this is him right here. Like, it would be all like, that's his face. That is the face of a hero. Yeah, I don't know. That seems like a lot. I mean, you know what I do want to know? How much was he selling the passes for?
Yeah. Can't knock the hustle.
Can knock the hustle, man. You know what I mean?
That's how hard retirement is in Germany.
Right? Jeez. Someone didn't have a pension. 60 years old, fam. You got woo, you got to figure it out, bro.
He's the plug.
Yeah, literally the plug.
Oh man,
I am not a fan of that. Whoever you are, you got to figure that one out.
it's a lot of vaccine. That
is a lot. What I do like, though, just to be fair, is that 90 of these vaccines. So if you were worried that vaccines might kill you, there you go.
You might, still be afraid.
Okay, fair point. But anybody who's had a magnet theory about it magnetizing,
This dude is so magnetic.
I was like, this is Magneto right here in front of you.
Ultramagnetic MC.
100%. Flowing like I used to be a critical beatdown. Like, dude, it's ultra mag. All right. Topic number 2, y'all.
Don't do this. Don't do this, by the way, people.
The 90 vaccines?
Yeah.
Or the next topic?
Either.
Both. Can't or won't? Either? All right. What's one of my favorite lines from Archer? Like, I'm supposed to be like, you can't or you won't? Either? And the fury that follows from the characters, like the greatest thing. That's the greatest show on the planet, period. All right, here we go. If America was a cat lady, if America was a cat lady, aka my name's Giraffe.
What?
Graffiti written. My name's graffiti written on your kid. I asked you very specifically. I said, can we not do this show tonight? I tried my best to not be on here saying things like giraffe and subversion or whatever I said earlier.
No, wait, let me ask you something. Opening question.
Okay, opening question. Here we go. Embarrassing. This is like a Charles Barkley moment.
Are you supposed to be wearing glasses?
I am.
I just asked because my wife just had her eye doctor appointment today. I had one a couple weeks ago. So we've spent the last hour just looking at different things with various kinds of glasses and contacts on just to see if we could see it. And we don't know what we're talking about. We don't know if we can see things. We don't know when things started to go south, but things have clearly gotten bad.
Okay.
And so I'm saying to you, I think you're in the same boat.
Oh, am I? Are you at the point? Okay, so before we get into it's my name's graffiti written on your kitten, Tretch. Got it. But my name's Giraffe. Good grief, man.
You sound.
There has to be a window to jump out of. Like, come on, man.
Oh man.
I don't care how any of you guys feel about this. Your team hasn't won 10 championships in your lifetime. Really, it's 11, but 10 since I was able to know what was going on. Okay, I'm at the optometrist, right? Going through the how about this? How about this?
Oh, I used to hate that when I was a kid.
And at some point, I'm like, neither. Nope. Still can't see. Whatever. I'll just start guessing. There were just no answers. E, L, F, this.
You just get annoyed. You're like, what happened? What happened? You ever get so annoyed? You're just like, wait, Doc, am I supposed to have my eyes open?
At some point. Like, just the same glasses. The ones that haven't worked to improve or support any vision of mine for the last 80 years. Like, just, how about number 1? Is it still blurry? Yes. Number 2? Yes.
It's the worst.
Okay.
It is the worst system. It's the worst because you go what, and then you get in the rhythm, right? It's like 2, 1, and then you're like, okay, just be confident. All right. Because when I was a kid, I swear I got it in my head that if I answered wrong, that I was going to end up looking like,
cross-eyed, Mr. Magoo.
Marty Feldman or Freddie Gibbs' character in Power. But yeah, so I got really, really stressed out by that when I was a kid. I remember that, and now I go and it's similar. I'm more confident, but I'm like 1, 2, 2, 1 or 2, 2, 1 or 2, 1, and then just when they see you getting comfortable, it goes, how about 3? I'm like, oh
yeah,
no.
Yeah, dude.
No.
So now, as we go through this is an old head energy moment, by the way. Now I'm incredibly honest Same. Same.
Yeah.
Can't see the bottom line. Can you read that about? No.
Giraffe.
Look. Right. Giraffe written on your kitten. Like, no. This thing's right in front. Listen. No. Can you read the? I will never be able to read that bottom line. Ever. I wasn't able to read it when I was 8.
Can you read it, Doc? Doc, can you read it?
They turn the light on and the whole thing's over. I got both eyes that are out and I'm still like, what does that thing say? So anyway.
Oh.
All right. That was a ruin the joke. Okay. If America was a cat lady, AKA my name's graffiti written on your kitten. The reason. A woman has admitted she accidentally stole someone's cat after thinking it was a stray with no home. But she's now refusing to return it to its original owner. This is mirror.co.uk reporting and also reddit.com. And instead of anonymous cat lady, anonymous cat asshole is the player involved here. All right. So a woman who accidentally stole someone's cat has declared she won't return it to its original owner because she's already spent a significant amount of money nursing it back to full health after it wandered into her garden in a bad condition. Excuse me. Posting anonymously on Reddit, the woman explained she had begun feeding the cat when she started visiting her garden 6 months ago. 6 months ago? Who loses a cat for 6 months? And has since built a relationship with him and has built up trust. All right, the woman
Guess what
stated
happens when you feed a cat?
Well, yes, exactly. I mean, this is pretty much historically how animals were domesticated, right? So
who's the Mac? Who's the Mac, though? Really?
All right, so the woman stated that when she first found a cat, it was riddled with fleas and had numerous other health problems, including ingrown claws and a tooth infection. Okay, that's cool. Couple ingrowns over here. I don't have fleas, but I do need to go to the dentist. So I'm gonna wander into her garden. Maybe I'll be all right later. After discovering the cat, she also... After discovering the cat also wasn't neutered or chipped, actually not wandering into her garden, I take all of that back. The woman came to the conclusion that he must have been a stray. So she decided to adopt him herself before she was informed by her sister that the cat did, in fact, have an owner. In her post, she wrote, about 6 months ago, cat started showing up in my garden. He'd meow at my cats through the window. You got other cats. This is already a bad sign. They seemed really friendly with him. Started feeding him, and it snowballed. He was very skittish. So it's taken a while to build the relationship. He's riddled with fleas, so I got him into the vet, got a flea bath. Apparently he's a white cat, not gray. Good grief. This is wow. Where you find this cat? L.A. River? All right, so...
Yeah,
I'm not reading this wrong, by the way. She meant to say deduced, but type deducted.
You're getting in your own head right now.
I'm in my own head. They deduced he had 2 ingrown claws, a tooth infection, and something wrong with his eyes. God, she might have found me. Plus, he wasn't fixed, did not find me, and had worms, also did not find me. All right. So anyway, she took care of the cat, folks.
Time.
Yeah. All right. I'm not reading all of this. This is all her quotes. Long story short, Kev, she found a cat, took care of the cat, paid for the cat, and refuses to return the cat. I don't know. Is this like people's court? Yeah, I feel like who loses a cat for 6 months? So she doesn't have to get the cat back. Gavel slammed.
There you go. All right. I felt like she gentrified the cat.
I'm going to get a beer while you talk. I'm serious. I need a beer. This is the worst. I'm going to get a beer live on air. This is happening.
Why don't you go get some glasses too?
No, not going to get my glasses. You guys are going to live with this, all right?
Man, yeah. So she posted this story to this Reddit forum, which is known as AIAH, I guess. Am I an asshole? And I was actually shocked at how many people were on her side. Now, evidently, what happened was that the person who lost the cat was an old lady. So it wasn't
okay.
yeah, it was like, you know what I mean?
All right.
Who probably wasn't taking care of herself all that well, and also clearly wasn't taking care of the cat. So
Very true. Very true.
But yeah, I mean, but you know, was possession is 9/10 of the law? Is that what we're doing here?
I guess so at this point. Look, if I spend 6 months worth of cat repair on a cat,
Okay,
that's my cat.
Okay, now what if a
I
child?
think that's also a dating rule.
What if a child roamed into your yard?
Oh, get it out of here.
With a broken leg.
Get it out of here. Kill it with fire. Get it. No, we don't want any of it. No. Get
fire. Get from my yard.
We don't want any of those. No. Mm-mm. No more. It's sometimes that my children, my own children, wander into the room, and I'm like, get it out of here. Get it out of here.
Oh man. Well, you know what? I have brought up every possible argument I could think of for why this lady is wrong, and you know what, counselor? You have shut me down.
Wait up, Kev. Now listen. Let me just keep it real with you. You know the old-timey books that we used to read, you know, like, I don't know. There was always like pauper kids in these old stories, right?
Yeah.
I'm the reason why they exist. I wasn't taking no kids in either. It would be a village. This is how horrible children are. In old books, there were groups of children wandering villages. Villages are like 100 people, and they know whose kid that is. They know that child's family died in war, and they're like, oh, well, Timmy. Because kids are awful. That's why.
Man.
No.
Oh, man. I just want, not that I wish death upon you, but on your tombstone, I wanted to say it takes a village to raise a child, and then just underneath it just says, nope. Trek life.
Nah.
Nope.
Nah.
No.
I'm the one person in that village. Nope. Trek, teach this child what you know. Those is your kids.
You want a cat?
Right, exactly. I found his cat in the garden.
Perhaps I can interest you in a giraffe.
A giraffe named Graffiti. Listen, yeah, no, I'm done with you. Just ruined it. Like I was like, oh yeah, the cat. And you said kids wander. I'm like, kids better not wander nowhere near me. Don't have your kids lost in no grocery store. I don't know where your mama get off me. What? Do I look like a security guard? Somebody get this thing. No, I'm kidding. I'm much more sympathetic than that.
Oh man.
I told you about the how masks in stores have made me look like much more of a weirdo than I actually do look like regularly, because I told you this, how like I like to smile at kids, like, hey, yeah, make funny faces when they're staring at me, because usually they're staring at me. I think it's usually the hair, but now I forget that they can't see the mask, so it's just my eyes, like, you know what I mean? And like the mask, so I know I look like a crazy person because kids are like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's creepy.
Like, oh yeah, the mask, they can't see me. So yeah. Anyway, but they still can't wander into no garden. We can smile in the store, kid, but you getting left behind otherwise. All right, hold on. My keyboard lost some power here.
Oh, man,
Okay.
You are a mess.
I am a mess, man. I told you. I tried to warn you. All right, topic number 3. Per Wendy's, he's overqualified. Man freaks out after sending STI results instead of cover letter in dream job application. So, when I first skimmed through this, I thought it was STD results. Like I just was skimming.
Well, that's what I was going to clarify, is that evidently that's another acronym for STD test results. So that's what happened. You got it. Yeah.
I got it right in the guess. Okay.
You did.
Because I sure didn't read the article.
Must be a Londonish thing. A Great Britain-esque. Acronym.
instead of STDs, STI. All right. STD sounds like a little worse. You know what I mean? It's the bluntness of the letter D. Like, got an STD. It's over. Cut that off. All right. This is sourced by ladbible.com. Jacques Paul, who is Kevin's titled a marketing genius. All right. This man, Jacques Paul, from Haringey, London, had been job hunting for around 18 months when at last an exciting opportunity arose in a digital marketing role at a big consulting firm. Likely that will let him work from home. I'm adding that in. So the 27-year-old duly spent hours filling out the application and putting his best self forward. But it was only after hitting submit that he realized he made a crucial error, Kev. You get an email confirmation of your application, and it said to log in to see the status, which I did. This is a quote from man. He said, I wanted to make sure everything was okay. Then I saw the PDF of the STD results and freaked out. Good.
PDQ.
Oh. Wow. He meant to attach his cover letter, but instead share the results of his sexual health screening.
It said, oh dear. Oh my.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Little Timmy's wandered into the garden.
He's hers now.
Exactly. So wouldn't the Hansel and Gretel? Like, what the hell?
Oh.
All right. On the plus side, his results were negative. So if he'd been applying for the role as a porn star, the attachment would have helped him in his case. Yeah. But with it being a role at a digital marketing company, not so much. He fears the employer may not have even known it was a mistake, instead assuming that he thought, here's another good thing about me. I don't have any STDs. All right, guys, the next line. All right. The cock up occurred about a year and a half ago, and he was rejected within 3 days of applying. He said, put a lot of thought and time into applying for this. You have to make sure. Did you, though? Your CV is adjusted. You write the cover letter. I proofread everything, then effed up at the end by uploading the wrong thing. I couldn't change the application, and the only email that was on the website was IT support. I wasn't going to make it a bigger deal than it already was. Trust me, within that company, it was a big deal. Trust me. That thing went around like wildfire. Guaranteed. Anyway, so yeah, good grief.
Have you ever done anything like this? Wrong attachment?
Nope. Not like, okay, wait, have I sent a wrong attachment? Yes. Has it been that bad? No, absolutely not. Not even close. Look, listen, I've made many mistakes. I've once said giraffe instead of graffiti. But what I have not done, and what I do double check.
You didn't say gonorrhea instead of graffiti.
Exactly. Listen, I'm gonna watch these attachments, fam. Matter of fact,
what was he doing? He just had that laying out on his desktop or his download folder. Like he just wanted to. He was just so happy with the results,
right? Who keeps that on? Where were you going? What other need did you have for it?
Yeah, come on,
you have to have like a
work stuff folder.
Health results, right? Dating site, dating website information folder with like underscores and hyphens between the words.
Oh man,
no, dude, no, nope. Yeah, I'm not. I won't prize myself as a thorough person at all. Matter of fact, if you see my Facebook post, if you catch the first round, you know I didn't proofread anything. It's not till later that I'm like, why did I say goat? That's weird. I meant to say thought. Like, then I have to correct it. People have already liked it. Like, okay, I know what he meant to say. But if I attach something, I've been like, okay, is that the right attachment?
Yeah, this guy.
And here's the thing.
His LinkedIn.
I don't even have
disaster.
anything like this. Yeah. His LinkedIn is horrible. It's filled with stuff. His favorite porn actress. Like, why do you have pictures of her on your desktop? You're tripping. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Have you ever sent? Here's the other one. Here's a good question, though. Have you ever meant to send a text message to someone or a group and sent it to the wrong? No, I haven't done that either. But
I don't think so. But I think I've heard some horror stories.
Ooh, I have a close family member who sent one to the family that was meant to be sent to the homies. Your mom's in this joint, fam. Yeah. Needless to say, I literally almost died laughing. The very second that text went through to the family group, I was like, oh my God. I think this is what I did. I'm not going to say which family member this was, but this is what I did. Okay. It's about 5:30, 5:45 in the morning. And the reason why this is the case is because me, my mother and father are here in the LA area, but everyone else is, either 2 or 3 hours ahead.
Oh, right.
East Coast
right.
or Central, right? Including my niece, nephew, right? Everyone. This text came through about 5:45 in the morning. And I think the first thing I did when I saw the text and realized what happened was I went, yes! Oh my God!
Today's
yes!
going to be a great day.
This is the greatest moment in Bruner family history. This moment right here. None of our accomplishments are greater than this text. This is it. It wasn't my sister who sent the text.
You're going to have to clear my schedule today.
Yeah, this is it. I took the day off, and I just was. I'm like, and I knew my mother wasn't going to be up for another couple, maybe hour and a half or so. So I'm like watching my phone, like,
oh no!
All right, mom's gonna see this. You can't take it back. Well, my mother, not mom's gonna see this. But my mother is gonna see it. Oh man, I loved it. It's like when my nephew accidentally cursed in the family chat. Like, I was like, all right, let's go, nephew. He's old enough to curse. He's in his 30s, but but grandma's in his joint fam. Grandma is actively texting in here. Anyway,
oh man, I'm trying not to laugh too hard.
Why? It wasn't me. Go ahead and crack up. It's a joyful day when people mess up that bad. It just is. I love it too much.
Oh man. Oh boy.
Right?
I can only imagine. But if I feel like if I laugh too hard, it's going to happen to me.
No, man. You got to watch. So I've definitely sent the wrong text to the wrong person. Like, no, I have. I think the worst one.
You just changed your testimony.
No. But okay, this is bad, but it's not that bad.
Now you know
it's bad, but it's. So my wife's name, of course, begins with R, right? And Rhett Maddox's name begins with R.
Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah. Rhett was like, huh? I was like, oh, no, that wasn't for you. But it wasn't like a dick pic or nothing like that. It was just a very, something you wouldn't say to a man, right? Like, it was like, so I sent that to Rhett Maddox and was like, oh, my bad. I sent that to my lady, fam. Sorry about that. But I felt no shame. Like, yo. Take that line, use that on the next lady you talk to, bro. I got you.
Oh man.
Use that.
Oh wow. Wow, you getting romantical with Rhett Maddox, huh?
Hey man, Yeah. Rhett was like, I don't think this was for me. You're absolutely right. It was not for you at all. Go ahead and delete that one, yo.
Bingo.
I'll email you the verses in a little bit. Peace.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So yeah,
my goodness.
I'll give you. That's the worst I've ever done. Period. There's no worse than that.
That's awesome. You've already said too much.
Yeah, well, I don't mind. I don't mind.
Say less.
Listen, if you're gonna use giraffe instead of graffiti in a line that everyone should already know, you might as well just fail in front of everyone. I asked him not to do this show tonight. So,
I'm glad we're going to take next week off. How about that? Why don't we take next week?
I mean, it's too late. I've already. Yeah. So. Anyway. All right.
What's next? What else?
I mean, could there be more? Is it possible for there to be more? There is more. All right, here we go. This is
just informational.
Okay, cool. Good grief. It's the most wonderful time of the year, says the topic title.
That's right.
The reason. I know.
Let's get this right.
Dog Farting Awareness Day. Celebrated annually on April 8th. Highlights the ways a canine's gas passing habits can offer insight into the animal's health.
Yeah.
UPI.com reports.
Dog Farting Awareness Day, or DFAD, as it's known in the industry.
Dog Farting Awareness Day. Source for this is UPI.com. Players involved are dogs, and fots.
Fats.
When I was young, we used to say fort. Fort it.
It's a little something for the Boston fan. Fats.
This is my most relatable moment to Eazy-E. Go cut a fort. All right, the holiday began on social media in 2014 with dog owners and organizers, including the Animal Rescue League of Iowa and the Heritage Humane Society in Virginia, spreading the word with memes and hashtags. The ASPCA declared April 8th, 2014 to be the first annual dog fighting? Is it supposed to be dog fighting?
I think so, yeah.
Fighting Awareness Day, but it was unclear whether the creation of the two observances was connected or mere coincidence. Dog Farting Awareness Day is now a day for animal organizations and dog lovers to share tips about canine digestive health. Flatulence in dogs is mostly commonly caused by canines swallowing air while eating, but excessive farting accompanied by vomiting or diarrhea can be a sign of more serious health issues. All right. Other holidays and observances for April 8th include Draw a Picture of a Bird Day, National All Is Ours Day, and National Empanada and Zoo Lovers Day.
Maybe the dog's celebrating National Empanada Day.
That's true.
National All Is Ours Day sounds like the holiday that lady, the cat lady, celebrates.
That's just that sound like the 4th of July.
Furt. So you were not aware. You have a dog. I don't have a dog. You were not aware of dog farting or DFAD?
You were not aware of any dog holidays because if a dog crept into the garden, his ass got to get out too. So this dog, I don't even know. I don't know if there's my family remembers my dogs, the kids and wife. They know the dog's birthday. I'd be like, how old? I don't know how old this fool is. Whatever.
But are you one of those families where you are the dog's best friend, though? Because you're the only one who walks a dog?
Well, yeah, prior to the knee injury, yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. Who's
but
picked
no,
up the slack?
It was a family effort and sometimes a family failure. But the poor dog, man, I'd be looking at him and he'd be like, I ain't going outside at all today. And I'd be like, I know, bro. And you stay beefing with me. If you realize who the one, that was handling the biz was, you'd be nicer, but whatever.
It's cold. Dad
Gotta
life.
know what side your bread is buttered on, fam.
Yep.
But no, I am not interested in dog farting day, whether I have a dog or whether I had a dog or not.
Oh.
It's not a day I'm interested in.
It's not so much an interest as an awareness.
Okay. Well, I'm not aware of it either. But I am aware that I'm uninterested. How about that?
Has your dog ever farted, vomited, and had diarrhea at the same time, though?
No. Fortunately, no.
Well, now you know.
He's done all three things separately, but not all at once.
If it happens explosively all at once.
I'm like, damn, the dog got the neurovirus? How'd that happen? Shout out to Data One. Big up to Data One. You know what I'm saying?
I doubt he's made it this far in the episode, but definitely.
He's made
big
it this
respect.
far. I trust that he's made it this far. Matter of fact, we gentleman's bet. Next time we hang out, first rounds on whoever wins this bet. I think Data One made it this far.
He's probably pretty happy that he did what he did in advance of this gem of an episode.
I mean, this is the greatest episode we've had. Every episode just gets better and better, right?
Oh man, you're right.
Do you know if we had a 30,000 base, how horrible of a person I would be? I have basically burned children alive on this show. I've just totally not cared about my dog. I've laughed at a family member who is like, I would be the worst human being.
Oh man,
on the planet. I would love every second of it, though. It'd be great. Yo, Kev, let's wrap this up, man. So, thank y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. I am your homeboy, Track Life. That right there, that's your fam, Kev Sakota, man.
Giraffes. We may or may not be on next week.
No, we won't. We won't be on next week. I need a break.
You take a
Everybody
vacation.
that got spring break but us.
Take a vacation
we
to
need
the 8th
spring
island.
Right.
Lovely Hawaiian gardens.
Sheesh. Who want to get shot?
At a casino.
Isn't that the best? Side note before we move on. That is the best Old Dirty Bastard line. What? Now
Giraffe.
you know nothing before you do a whole effing lot. Your ass don't want to get shot. Actually, I don't. You're absolutely, you know what? This is very correct. I don't want to get shot. But he said it with such conviction. Your ass don't want to get shot. It's like, no, I was like,
We agree.
we agree on this, ODB. Rest in peace. I did not want to get shot. All right, man. Yo, thank y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. If you guys would like to catch past episodes of our show, you can go to rapsucksradio.com or any of your favorite podcasting platforms. And you can catch us on television on your BTSN, that's Behind the Scenes Network. Download the app or channel on your Roku or any of your Amazon Fire devices. Click on that app or channel, and we are right there with plenty of other dope content. BTSN, Behind the Scenes Network. We want in. You can also invest in BTSN by going to wefunder.com/BTSN. And you can follow them on Instagram for more updates on everything they got coming up. BTSN Pass on Instagram. Also, make sure you follow Rap Sucks Radio on Instagram as well. That is it. That's all. We out of here like last year. And on the count of three, we say peace. 1, 2, 3. Peace.
Ooh,
Don't let no kids wander into this garden. Don't let
Rockefeller,
no kids wander into
Rockefeller.
Boom, 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 ba-doom. As I pop. This show was awful, man. We out, y'all. Peace.
Peace.